We were happy. I thought, oh my God, that's Jif. Are we sure we like her? Emily in Paris is returning, but this time, to Rome. One of the stars of the show is feeling torn about coming back for season 5 due to creative differences, saying, "It makes me question." Season 4 also broke a major rule, which makes season 5 even more exciting. There's a lot to dive into, so let's jump in. The fun and fashionable Netflix hit isn't over yet. There's a lot more to look forward to as Emily heads to Italy for new career opportunities and a new guy. Netflix made it official on September 16th, just days after the Season 4, Part 2 premiere. Darren Star shared, "We're thrilled with the incredible response to this season of Emily in Paris and excited to return for a 5th to continue Emily's adventures in Rome and Paris." Emily will be back sometime in 2025, though Netflix hasn't confirmed the exact release date yet. In an interview with Deadline, Darren Star reassured fans that Emily will eventually make her way back to France, maybe even in Season 5. He said, "She didn't change her Instagram handle to Emily in Rome. She is working in Rome sometimes. Sylvie's company has an office there. Emily's getting that on its feet," he said. "I don't necessarily think that it means a permanent move. In my mind, it's definitely not a permanent move to Rome. We're not leaving Paris." He continued, "I think Gabriel realized that he doesn't want to let Emily go so easily and that he might have made a big mistake. They certainly had a big fight and a cooling-off period, but by the end of the season, I think he realized there's something there. He doesn't want to let Emily go. I don't know what that means. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be together instantly, or ever. But I think he feels there's unfinished business between them." As Darren Star confirmed to Tudum, "That doesn't mean she's not going to be in Paris, but she's going to have a presence in Rome." Lily Collins also teased that Season 5 will dive deeper into Emily and Marcello's romance. She shared on Good Morning America, "I feel like they have a real spark, a real connection, and a real romantic connection. A lot of that's going to continue to play out next season." In another interview, Star explained why his characters faced so many challenges in love. He said, "I don't think there's much of a story once happily ever after happens. These are very passionate relationships with strong characters, and what keeps me engaged is finding those obstacles that feel truly emotional." Besides Lily Collins and Lucas Bravo, Gabriel, who is central to the show, it would be surprising if he didn't return. However, in an October 2024 interview with IndieWire, Bravo shared that he has started to feel differently about his role. In a candid conversation while promoting Freedom, a true crime film by Melanie Laurent, Bravo opened up about his frustrations with the show's creative direction. He admitted that while he's grateful to the series for launching his career, he doesn't feel like he recognizes either the show or his character anymore. Specifically, he joked that Gabriel is slowly turning into guacamole. "The sexy chef was very much part of me in Season 1, and we grew apart season after season because of the choices he makes and the direction they take him in. I've never been so far away from him. In Season 1, there was a lot of me in him. But as they made him kind of unaware of his surroundings, always victimized, always being completely lost in translation, oblivious to anything happening around him, and manipulated by everyone, it kind of became not fun for me to shoot or to see." Bravo continued, saying he's tried to voice his concerns and offer input on set, but he feels Netflix and the Emily in Paris production team might be hesitant to change the formula of the series, especially after its early viral success. "I tried for seasons to bring nuances, but we don't have much liberty on set. We cannot change a word or an emotion. They know what they want, and we just have to comply. It makes me question if I want to be part of Season 5 because my contract ends at Season 4. I really want to see if Gabriel gets back to his fun, cheeky, playful, alive self. Because 3 seasons playing melancholic, sad, depressed, and lost is not fun anymore. It's a comedy. Everybody is having fun around me, jumping around, and I'm just slowly sinking into God knows what. They're probably holding on to something they couldn't measure that had such success, so now they are very precious about not changing the recipe. Anything that could go off-road is carefully taken back. There is a lack of risk. But that doesn't mean Bravo has completely turned his back on the show. He shared, "I love the show, it started everything for me. I love the people in it. That being said, I feel like I'm not being nice or grateful, but when you love something, you want the best version of it. I'm not going to lie, I've been frustrated with the direction my character is taking. But we'll see where it goes. The show is not over, of course. Ashley Park will likely return as Mindy Chen, and we might see continued appearances from France's Kevin Diaz, Benoit, and Bison Ming. The usual cast will also be back. Philippine Leroy as Sylvie. Samuel Arnold as Julian. Bruno Guri as Luke. William Abadi as Antoine Lambert. Fans noticed that Lucien Laviscount, Alfie, and Camille Razet, Camille, had minimal appearances in Season 4, but Star reassured viewers that doesn't mean they won't return. People come and go in shows, but that doesn't mean they're off the table. He also touched on the dynamic between characters, saying, "I think there's a reason to sort of love and hate Genevieve. Camille and Gabriel had a lot of history, but Genevieve just has her own agenda. She's young, ambitious, and thinking about herself." Season 4 of Emily in Paris finally gave the show its first real villain with the introduction of Laurent G's daughter, Genevieve. Before this, the show struggled with villains. The love triangle between Emily, Gabriel, and Camille was one example, but other antagonistic characters, like JVMA boss Louis de Leon and Pierre Cadalt, felt like minor players. Some of Emily and Sylvie's professional rivals caused drama for an episode or two, but they never got enough screen time. But Genevieve, who moves from NYC to Paris to pursue a fashion career, is a full-on character with real stakes. By the end of Season 4, Part 2, it's still tough to fully get where Genevieve is coming from. She's ambitious, sure, but she also seems genuinely thankful for Sylvie's job offer. Surprisingly, she and Emily actually get along right away. Genevieve even says she wants to be just like Emily. Though, she might take that a bit too far. After Gabriel breaks up with Emily, Genevieve decides to go after him, which complicates Emily's work life and makes things a lot more tense. What makes Genevieve's move questionable is that she never talks to Emily about pursuing Gabriel. Instead, she lies about her feelings, moves into the same building as Emily and Gabriel, and starts trying to influence Gabriel's career from her assistant role at Agents Gretto. This makes Genevieve a fresh type of antagonist for Emily in Paris, and it's a much-needed change. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. More updates are coming on this and other exciting upcoming movies and series. See you next time.